Welcome back, guys, to Ni no Kuni 2 Revenant Kingdom, where the post-game is now in full swing, with 4 citizens to find in a town that's incredibly built up, some more research done for some more lovely equipment, though I can't equip it because it seems there's items that I can't get. Everything is kind of gated behind that 100 citizen marker, as in, we can't upgrade our gathering facilities to get ourselves some new materials until we've got 100 citizens. We can't do this, we can't do that. With all the quests out there to get as well, we're going to try and complete every quest in the game. My other goal also kind of stands aside to defeat every tainted monster, because you get rewards for that, of which we've killed 29 currently, discovered 48 of them, but have not killed every single one. So with that job, it's time for us to go off and explore and see the world. And I have done some prior exploration as well to try and find some guys. So with that said, let's get out of Evermore. Let's warp our way over to somewhere I've already been, thankfully. And someone appeared here. Why did they appear after? Obviously post-game person, but still. Did I time the music for that intro? Do you think I'm that good? Of course I didn't. Well, skirmishes appear, skirmishes pop up. We're only going to do the quest-ish ones. But annoyingly, a guy popped in here. I'm pretty sure I entered this place twice before. And no one was here. So that's the thing. I think I will go for the platinum on this game, but it won't be live on stream. But what will probably happen is that we'll have the platinum kind of save file when we move on with the DLC in the future. So a guy has appeared in here next to all the stuff that we went, this is something, but no one's here. Who are you, and can I recruit you, please, as one of our 6 remainder?
Hello.
Hello there. Do you, mind if I ask what you're doing in here?
Hey.
Oh, a customer. How unusual. What am I doing, you ask? Isn't it obvious? I'm working on this sword. Not the sharpest tool in the box, are you? Get it?
What?
But this is a cave. Wait a second. I remember hearing rumours about a super eccentric, super talented blacksmith who works in a dingy cave someplace. They say he can turn even the bluntest piece of iron into a super sharp sword. This must be the guy, right? Are people really saying things like that about me? Oh, stop it, you make me blush. I have an idea. Why don't you come and join us in my new kingdom? We're always in need of sharper swords.
Yeah.
That would be a real asset for you, that's for sure. My swords would give your soldiers the edge. Get it? Oh yeah, that band member from U2, yeah. The problem is, I'm not convinced of your credentials, the Blade Man. What? I've got Moonstar, for goodness sake. Does that not count as like a connoisseur of swords? You want us to show you we love swords as much as you do, huh? I guess the rumors about you being pretty strict on that stuff were true.
Yeah.
Amass yourself a great big stockpile of 30 or more different melee weapons, and maybe I'll think about moving there. How's that for a deal? Now I think you best get moving. Chop chop. With the jokes. 30, yeah? That's kind of a lot, but we'll give it a try. I might be near that. Amass a stockpile of 30 or more melee weapons. This is the guy with brute strength, which we need to kind of get our next level up. That said, I don't think we can even get the stuff we want. So we don't have it yet. Because it seems like the level 8 research, etc., does not even give us what we need. Or at least I don't have the materials therefore for them. So with that said, let's just make ourselves some stuff. I guess we just start making all the crap stuff too. No, I don't want to quit the broadsword. It's a massive downgrade. Leave me alone. I knew I should have just made these before, like, hand, just in case there was someone like this. Because, of course, we had one for the defensive side of things. Taking away my money. We had a guy that was like that. Maybe I should just make, like, the lowest. So that's 5, 7, 10. I need the Master Sword. I need the Big Goron Sword. Yeah, the Big Goron stuff was kind of like... That was one hell of a massive quest. This is just make all the stuff. At least weapons are easier to get to, you know? I only want to make stuff that I've got tons of materials for, just in case I need the crap materials. So this will make 15 ticks that I've seen. Okay, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. We need to make 6 more. Let's just make the low-level stuff here, then. Very done. This quest made you go full rage mode for a while. Why? It's not that hard. It would have been... Was this guy, like, really encountable, like, way early in the game? Is this Citizen 17 that I've been missing the entire time? Is this the eponymous, anonymous, annoying Citizen 17? Could I have got this guy 10 years ago? Right, we'll get Mum's favourite pan. I think that should be it once we've made Mum's favourite pan. I don't know why that's even a possibly making weapon. But I guess Mum will be happy. Let's make a lullaby lance as well. That puts a little bit over the top. So I don't need to make everything. I only need to make 30, of which that should now be it. Jolly good. Don't know why I said jolly good, but now we can return back and then we can start our research on the super weapon making. But that brings us up to Citizen 95. 95. We pretty much know where everyone else is. Or to some degree. There's also a quest waiting us in Capstone upon Hull. Of course, I checked out every main city, not checking out anything else, didn't I? Cheap weapon materials, tons of. Cheap weapons easy to achieve. New citizens priceless. Indeed. Level 4. That's what we're after. Give our kingdom that boost it needs. Right, we got 30. Now I'm going to take a stab in the dark here. But I say, you've put together quite a collection of weapons, am I right?
Gosh,
how did you know? Oh, don't axe me. I just recognise a fellow blade buff when I see one, that's all. So you'll come to our kingdom now, right? Like you said you would? Of course I will! I'm gonna make sure you've got the sharpest sword in the whole wide world. Otherwise, what's the point? Get it? Ah, my goodness. It feels like this character is the chat. Have you been affected by game, chat?
thank you.
Thank you, that'd be wonderful. Right, Taming Tiger. It's actually quest number 140. Is he Citizen 17 or someone later, though? If he's Citizen 17... No, he can't be Citizen 17. To be quest 140. He's Citizen 17! But it's... So, I thought it would be someone I'd get earlier. My new Furnace is Citizen 18. So I guess that works that way. Back to Evermore. Back to the Evermore. Are you sure you still want this guy? It's like you guys living in my kingdom. He's your surrogate. He's the swole cat with puns. I already found that one, Sasane Sumo. That's why I didn't reply the first time. Right. Let us go into that screen, isn't it? So, check the research. It is level 6 weapon development. I'm going to actually need to get rid of someone here. So let's get rid of Peleus, because no one likes him because he's Citizen 69. And put in our friend here. But yeah, thank you for telling me, but... I do try to find things myself. Let's research. Thankfully, he didn't require to be a master, which is really nice. So now what do we need? In terms of research here, for both sides I think we need a member with singularity. Not a mastery of, just knows it. This one needs a master of brute strength. So technically we do need him to hit master to get that last one, which sucks. Maybe he'll get there, I very much doubt it though. A Master of Feel for Steel for level 8 range development. It's gonna be a bit of a trouble. I guess I should, whenever I'm here, clear the gains list. And I hate it when it looks 94 out of 95. Where's our buff lord? So I've been upgrading my characters through the bit of grinding I've played. There he is. Get in there, Peleus, with your artisan's arm. So most people are around Master, or just kind of building up from a smaller kind of point. But with another one like... Oh, now 2 quests have appeared. Were they there earlier? I don't think they were. Was brute strength really needed to make that pop? Some citizens join in for other citizens, after all. Oh dear, just what am I going to do?
Hello.
What's the matter, Persia?
Huh?
Oh, hello, Evan. I'm afraid I'm in a little bit of a pickle. I had an accident while making an omelette the other day and my best frying pan was ruined. I've made a mum's frying pan. Was that the trigger? Oh dear. And to think, it was the first time I tried to cook anything since leaving Ding Dong Dell. Anyway, I went to the weapon workshop and asked them to make me a new pan.
Oh.
Yeah, so surprised to see they've started making frying pans. I suppose it must take a while to get them right. I suppose it must, yes. But now they're talking about making one that's capable of clobbering the mightiest of monsters. I'm all for it, of course, but there's just one problem. They don't have enough steel. I wouldn't have thought a blacksmith could ever run out, but it seems I was wrong. Anyway, I promised I'd find some ore for them, but I've realised I have no idea where to look. I don't suppose you have any ideas, do you? I hate to let the blacksmith down, and I do really need that pan. So I've already made this. So did this trigger because I made it? Not just because it was available, or did it trigger because of our brute strength guy? Don't worry, Persia, I'll go get the ore for you. How much do you need? Just the ore?
So...
Oh, I don't know. Let's see. 10 nuggets should do the trick. 10? That's an awful lot. Well, it's going to be very sturdy, apparently. I mean, there's no point in making something that can be ruined by another omelette. You can have my one, to be honest. I suppose you're right. 10 nuggets of steely ore it is, then. You wait here, Persia. I'll be back as soon as I can. Thank you, Evan. Well, we should have this ore. That's quest 68. That's really early.
So...
They told me down at the weapon workshop they need 10 nuggets of steely ore to make my new frying pan. I probably have that, 47 of which. Here you are, Persia. 10 nuggets of steely ore. Job done.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Evan. It looks like I'll be getting my new frying pan after all. I'll take these to the blacksmith right away. If you wait here, I'll bring it to you, show you as soon as it's done. Does that mean I have to make every weapon to be able to trigger more quests? That sucks. Here we are, one frying pan, fresh from the forge. The people down at the weapon workshop told me they're going to start making these to order. The foolproof pan, they call it. I guess we'll try and make stuff if I'm missing stuff later. That'd probably be a better idea. Gosh, it's quite a name. Isn't it just? But it suits very well. I really doubt even I'd be able to make a mess of this new model. Let's hope so, Persia. I can't wait to put it to the test. The blacksmith told me to report back once I successfully made an omelette with it. Do you know, I'd probably like to give one of these frying pans a try myself sometime. You've got one. I think you'd love it, Evan. I might even encourage you to try making an omelette yourself. The blacksmith would be more than happy to make one for you, I'm sure. All you have to do is ask. Alright, maybe I'll do just that. Actually, that doesn't seem like making the pan was the trigger. If they're telling me about going to the blacksmith to make the pan, when I've already made the pan at the blacksmith, that seems a bit backwards. A little bit. My blender doubles as a bazooka. Wouldn't put it past it.
Hi.
Ah, good day to you, Your Majesty. Might I remark upon what a fine kingdom you've created here. From an entirely selfish point of view, also, it is wonderful to be free of the incessant attentions of my admirers. Oh, good. I'm glad you like it here, Farmers. Incidentally, there is something I've been meaning to discuss with you. You see, I recently came across a piece of paper that rather baffled me. Oh, was there anything written on it? Can I see? To those who seek a mother's strength. Is that all? It looks like it's only half finished. Maybe someone misplaced it before you could finish writing it? Indeed, that was also my suspicion. As such, I attempted to use an incantation to identify the author. Alas, I was unsuccessful. In fact, it transpired that the paper itself has been charmed so as to obscure both its provenance and its content. And that was when it dawned upon me this may in fact be a page from a spellbook. Naturally, my professional curiosity was piqued.
Gosh.
That does sound interesting. If even you can unpick the charm, Farmers, we must be talking about some very powerful magic indeed. Undoubtedly. Alas, I feel that I've done all I can. Perhaps this mystery will forever remain unsolved. Let's not give up yet. There must be some way to crack this. Is there anything I can do to help? Well, as a matter of fact, it has occurred to me that a sprinkling of heavenly wonder water might stand a chance of revealing the hidden words. It's a substance that contains a magical force of great purity, you see. I could just buy that from the shop. Heavenly wonder water, you say? Alright, I'll see if I can track some down.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Majesty. No other king would offer to assist their subjects in this matter, of this I'm certain. Truly there can be none as benevolent as you. Again, this is quest 65, one we've been missing for a long time. Well, we have that. 300. He needs one. Is 300 the maximum I can carry? Because that seems very exact to be on.
Thank you very much.
Perfect. Thank you, King Evan. Your generosity knows no bound. Finally, we shall discover what is written on the piece of paper that I've found. To those who seek a mother's strength. Look, Your Majesty, the rain of the text is revealing itself. Woo. By the gods! To those who seek a mother's strength, know this. There is no force more powerful, there is no love more supreme, and there is no frustration more profound than that of a mother. One will at times feel overwhelmed. It is at such times that a spear is required. Take it and throw it as hard as you can. Your frustration will dissipate, and only your motherly love will remain. So, all mothers in this world must own spears to be able to deal with their children. I'm not sure I really understand. Look, Your Majesty, there are detailed instructions for creating a throwing spear written here below the message. Though I must say the spear in question appears to be rather too large for throwing. I would say that it was around the same size as the one Tani wields. Throw a spear to relieve stress. That's what it says, isn't it? It's an unusual suggestion, but I quite like the sound of it. That's how my mother did it too, yeah. Actually, too real. I'm not going to say any more, but that's too real, thinking about it. I must confess that the opening line had led me to expect a powerful piece of mothering magic, but it turned out to be something rather different. You're right about that, Falmus? Still, I wouldn't say you should be too disappointed. I am far from disappointed, Your Majesty. Indeed, more than anything, I'm delighted that we have solved this mystery at last. We've discovered the method for creating a new weapon to boot. You can now make your own Betty Boy lances and evermore.
Thank you.
That's true. Thank you very much. You should ask the weapon workshop to produce a spear for you right away. I, for one, cannot wait to see what Tani will make of it. Haven't I already made one of them? Weirdly. I don't know. Obviously not. Right, well, that's sorted. 2 more quests appear, 2 more quests completed. That's how we like it.
Hey there.
Now we just got to bring, like, all the stuff back. But I haven't got any allomatic sap. I haven't got a lot of the stuff that we need at this point in time. So back out again. Let's see some people.
Hey.
An opal hue bloom, we're missing 2. Gloopy curry. See, these foodstuffs, that's what we need the most. Onwards! To Capstan upon Hull. I should start scouring the map for enemies at this point. The real Tani. That's not how it works. I only call one person the Tans, and that's Fire Emblem Tani. Tana. Oh my goodness, they're gonna bleed into one now that you've said that.
Hey.
So a mysterious man was waiting here on a quick little scout yet again. It's weird how Capstan upon Hull has had quests, it's had citizens to recruit, but because it's kind of out of the way, you don't kind of consider it a town, so I don't check it very well. But this time there's someone. Greetings, we are acquainted, are we not? I don't think so, but perhaps I've just forgotten. Can you tell me your name? That might jog my memory. Perhaps my name is Singol, perhaps. Perhaps that's your name. That's a rather strange thing to say, and I'm sorry, but I don't think I've ever heard that name before. Have you forgotten me then? No, that seems unlikely. And this must be our first encounter. Fate has brought us together. Destiny has brought about this momentous event. I'm not sure. You are the one who will reunite me with my true name. You will help me, you must. Well, I'm not sure if I have the time to be... There is always time. Now listen, Singol is only part of my name, so is it my name? Perhaps. You see, I have travelled the world, and along the way I've forgotten a great deal about myself. Only a few details remain. I remember that I sang songs and became known as a bard as a result. I remember the smiles on people's faces as they would listen to me perform, and I remember the fierce, delicious heat of 1,000 plates of molten curry. I want a curry right now. But I do not remember my full name. Can you imagine such a thing? I have to spend the midnight hours singing mournful laments to my lost identity.
Excuse me?
I'm ever so sorry, but I really am rather busy. But I digress. Hope yet exists. Yet there are some of those I have encountered on my travels, in whose hearts my song remain, in whose heart my name remains. Yeah. You must seek them out. You must gather the pieces and reunite me, my true self. It is your destiny. Oh, well, then I suppose I can't very well refuse. Work out Single's full name. But he has singularity. That is a trait I need to get some upgrades. He's quest 159. Alright, what am I doing? And where do I have to go to sort this out? Well, I guess we leave town. Unless you give it... Oh, you could just guess? I like that. Sin might never happen, goal. Sin, look on the bright side. That's great. Look on the bright side. Someone should have their Twitch name as that, honestly. And might never happen. Chin up. Keep on smiling. And don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry about a thing. And what comes after that? It's not yours. It's not yours. That's mine. Hands off. Leave it. This is great. I love these names. Seiken mate? What? Staken mate? I get that one actually. It sounds like Seiken my tea. He's taken my tea? There's a bit more, I'm certain of it. What's this? What's been going on? What's been going... Yeah, here's what's been going on. Whose business? Any news? Got any goss? I was worried about saying that fast. And fill mine. Fill me in, even. And more, yes more! What the hell? How big is this guy's name supposed to be? So I have to go find it. I can't just make a guess. It's too many combination. So, hello stranger. It's been a while. Long time no see. You've changed. It's been ages. This is great. We're so close now. This is the final part. What's up? Alright, love. What's the matter? Spit it out. Are you okay, hun? This guy's great. I like this quest. Oh, that is not it. He claims to have travelled all over the world. There must be people out there who knew his name. His name is honestly that long? Yikes. Well, where am I supposed to go to find out his name? Am I supposed to just ask people randomly? This lad washed ashore a few days back. He's as much use of a chocolate teapot when it comes to our lay, but he's got a right pretty singing voice on him. Who am I speaking to? Yeah, that were right terrifying, but looks like everyone's alright now. I'll speak to someone in particular, like very specific people, but it's not going to give us quest markers to find the people to talk to sort this out. That sounds horrible. Sam's brain works too well with this crap. What do you mean?
Crikey.
So you won't pretend to be asleep then? Don't be a wally. Why would I be pretending to take a kip? Honest. I've a mind to give you a clip round the ear for being so daft. Clip round the ear indeed. Do you know how worried I were about you, Galadoff? Very? I guess I gotta look for people with blue text in cities. That might be the main goal here. That quest is gonna... that quest is gonna be a nightmare, and then it's gonna be remembering the parts of his name, by the looks of things. How many cities are there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So when you look at it, there's 4. No, there's 5. So maybe there's one in Evermore, one in Ding Dong Dell, one etc. like that. Maybe that's what we're looking at here. You used Mr. Internet, did you? Your friend Google helped you out. This quest was put in here to put a smile on Oliver's face. It was indeed! I like that. I cannot lie. The quest is cool. Alright, mate. Kind of stuff. I guess we should also be, like, grabbing every treasure chest I see on top of everything. So as we fly around, we haven't been in that place over there. Let's go check that out. Now begins the exploration, the aimlessness. He says aimlessness, but there's, you know, there's more to it than that. You never know, we might find something of extreme importance that's really good. Equally, we might not. And don't worry, be happy. I said don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing... It should have just had the whole lyrics, but then maybe they'd have got sued, I don't know. Dragon ahoy! Yeah, but we don't need to kill the dragon. Since last session as well, I have upgraded some spells. And from that, I have bought new spells. So, with that in mind, we have such spells as Astra. Now, as we enter the Shabby Shrine, we have not been here, let's find out what's inside. Did my brain work too well with that crap in the sense that I could work out what things were quite nicely? Well, these guys are level 50 something. I can dodge past them. I don't need to fight them. Maybe this is a place with a Dreamer's Maze within. Maybe it's got another Higgledy. At this point, I should be a higher level than the dragon. What we're really looking for is any tainted monsters or any Dreamer's Doors. We got 2 or 3 more Dreamer's Doors to go through, I think. So, whoa. A red man. When it says red, though, what it actually means is it's just a standard monster that's considered a boss on the overworld. It's not actually that bad at all. So there's nothing to fearful of. I had more trouble reading the names. One of them was a bit more problematic, I would say. A Ring of Spite. I do like that a lot of people complain about games that don't actually have a traditional JRPG map nowadays. So by that I mean, like for example, it's in that kind of I hate being railroaded aspect. While they've got big areas of this map that aren't even part of the main story, like or barely touch upon for the main story, that are left for you to explore. Lily Farsi, thank you very much for the cheer. As I think we found maybe one of the tainted I've been missing. This is level 62. Let's take it on. Oh, I should have used a tactics tweaker. That'd been clever.
Careful, everyone.
It's Spore Spew! Will it survive versus the power I've got before me? Let's use Astra. And do a little bit of damage. Wow, he's nearly killed Roland. Stronger than the final boss, this guy is. Legitimately, I'm not even kidding. Right, let's get our Higgledy Knight ready. Now, I've also got a new Higgledy. Oh, hello. Can I get rid of these or not? Looks like I can over a long period of time. A new Higgledy in. He's a level 3 Higgledy who summons the god of the Higgledies, who can do random stuff for us. Like right now, he's given us a massive buff. So we have attack up and attack down at the same time. Probably because of monster attacks. We have various like defense buffs, etc. So he's cool. The god of the Higgledies is now our friend. We got a Moongo. And a wizard costume. I actually got a completely new costume for fighting him. I just got Ollie Boy's costume. After getting this fancy set of duds, I've got another costume for Evan just for fighting the tainted monster. That is that one, isn't it? That's the one he started with. He really wasn't that much of a different variant. We got Ollie Boy's costume. Oh, that's cool. So, like, just from random battles I could get the costume too. To be honest, I actually like his special King's wear better. That was nice, we came in here. We got ourselves a goodie. That's all I was after. More stuff. God of the Higgledy should be Mr. Higglesworth. The Higgledy God! It seems he performs random attacks, etc. Oh, I've not been in that cave either. Death's Door? Oh, that sounds lovely. Let's go in. Ollie boy! We are now. Well, let's enter this beautifully named place. Surely nothing can go wrong. Spent a long time thinking about mortality and trying to imagine what would happen when I died. And now here I am, spending my afterlife speaking to you. It is safe to say that I wish I had done more with my life while I still had the chance. What's in here then? So did we ever find out what happened to the fairies? Well, Lofty's behind me. They seem to be relatively okay. Death's Door. What levels were the enemies near? About 40-ish. We got multiple branching pathways. Hello. A Higgledy stone. Or why a Kingmaker looks like one. It's because he doesn't have the power to assume the form. I imagine Kingsmakers, when you get them, they kind of have to grow up as well. A voice can be heard coming from the Higgledy stone. Well met, traveller. Show me what you got. Give me what I like and I will like you quite a lot. Hey, I know, he's talking about that blockade stuff, innit? Stuff that makes you think of men in armour charging around the battlefield. You mean a knight's blockade? Well, technically, it would be that one. But it seems like most of them could be. They're mainly named after chess pieces. You can out-level death. Well done, traveller, this is what I mean. That's the greatest offering that I have ever seen. We got a light buddy. He's a Sheikah. Gabardine the Gorka. And Gabardine. It's definitely more fun to play as Leander at this point in time. In terms of just being able to get round the place better. Do you know what I mean? Like, Leander, travelling Leander. Just do that for days. It's kind of annoying noise. It's just a manticore in here. That's all there is in Death's Door. This is a level 100 manticore. Ready? You can't tell its level. Level 52 manticore. Death's Door, my butt. Well, that was a disappointing cave, considering the name. It's a Yiga Higgle. Ni no Kuni 1 is a great game. If you ever want to rewatch it, I'd say rewatch it. And if you've never watched it, I consider it one of my best ones I've ever done. Right, this is the King's Cradle for retrialing and refighting the Kingmakers. They level up by 5 every time I fight them. I did fight them off screen just to do a little bit of grinding as well, to be honest. So there's an option as well where you can do that. There's a tripdoor over here as well. Right. The Cradle of Fire tripdoor. I think that was actually the right amount I needed for an achievement, believe it or not. Alright, we got another Tainted Beastie. I'm really worried about how we're going to find the single's name. Alright, so level 56 Tainted Toxina. This is actually Death's Door for any monsters that come in there. Yeah.
There's nothing.
Once we got in there. That was a very small amount of damage done to that guy. I'm quite surprised.
You shall go no further. Your judgment is nigh.
I used the wrong ability. And I missed completely. The funny thing about these Tainted Beasts is they do hit significantly harder than the boss does.
Help me, friends.
Like, everyone's dying. Go Higgle Knight. I think he managed to knock him out of that. Let's use a little bit of Dark Shadar style magic, shall we?
Show me your power.
At least I could see where he was landing, but that didn't really heal me up as much as I wanted it to. Ooh, I'm dying! Tiny monsters are not to be, discounted, it seems. It's like, come on guys, get in there. This is the perfect time to get stunned and finish it off. As we're still getting levels from these things. So that brings us up to 31 tainted. Bring on the gods! We obtained some wild attire. Nothing else. Let's keep getting any treasure chests just in case they're goodies as well. So let's continue scouting the land. I really should focus on recruiting everyone though. There's a little bit of extra done. Alert Chieftain's Cloak. I wonder if I sold all my stuff at the moment, if I could get quite a lot of money. Right, so there's this area up here, just all blocked off from everything. But they even, like, made all this area of the map explorable. There's goodies within. A gold poor gown. That's an important item. What? Is that for someone? Like, is that another costume? Well, the best way to try out, it's obviously going to be on a lady. It is... Hey, when did I get that? I don't remember getting that. Well, cool. Gold poor gown! Looks like she's got spiders on her knees. Well, that's cool. It was indeed another costume, so we can get costumes by just picking random chests up too. It's the Tainted Trouncing Tour. That's a good name for it. So essentially, I do want to pick up every treasure chest. What's the name of Tani's weapon? Next level Nix Away necklace. Dark Soul something? Dark Soul Shaker. Should be the Dark Soul Roller. Hey look, is that Skirmish to that guy who ran away? It is that guy as well, isn't it? Let's, do you know what? Even if it fails the mission, I'm just going to kill him. This is what's going to happen. I'm killing this guy. Just for revenge. I've had enough of you, Gordo.
Listen, you!
We're killing you. Revenge is here. Let the hate flow through me.
Good luck, everyone.
That's what I'm doing. Now, we're like twice the level or more of this. Shouldn't we just break these guys regardless of weapon triangle? And no one died, I don't think. Oh no, someone did die. I'm surprised by that. Such a small amount of experience and guilders to gain from this. Right, we know roughly what's going on.
It's clobbering time!
Yes, okay, Hulk. Our dragon is going to fight everyone at the front line. We're going to take out the fortifications in a second. Our dragon's done a magnificent job.
Alright.
I think I've killed them all. Right, Gordo.
Knickers!
Knickers! Our revenge is nigh. I think we just like nearly killed an entire party right then. Right, so I can use this on him. to drain his HP. Me wondering if just... Yeah, kill him! Trap him and kill him! Alright, fair dinkum. We don't... That's how you win.
Crikey!
We won! Hooray!
But the quest said to not kill him. It literally said that on the menu screen. You finally settled the grudge you've been merciless. Yeah, but I'm annoyed. Thank you for the cheer, but I'm annoyed. It says on the menu screen. It says on... I'm not... It did say that. It did say don't go killing him. Oh, whatever. Is clobbering time a thing from Fantastic Four, not the Hulk? Oh, sorry, I don't know my Marvel. I mean my DC, sorry. Alright, let's look for more targets. Oh, I'm forgetting. I really should look for Single's name. But how am I supposed to remember, like, the code in order afterwards? Salt for me. Thank you for the salt. I don't like that at all. Just tell me from the off. Kill the guy. Be happy. Then I'll be completely fine. But no. But no. A multi-proof autumn mantle. Well, I'm guessing most of this gear at this point in time is not actually any kind of upgrade for me whatsoever. But you know, we might get another outfit. And we're missing outfits for quite a few people. A sawaway. Yay. Ah, yeah, I was using one of those non-lethal swords. Yeah, that's the one. I was using the back of the blade. Just knocked him out. That's what happened. A harpist costume. Right, so another costume has been gained. Now, who do you think that's for? Tani this time or not? When did I get that other costume? I don't even know what it's called. So just going across the land, you can pick up loads of costumes. I somehow managed to avoid all the costumes. That's Tani dressed up kind of normally. It looks wrong. Hey, Spazzy. Thank you for the cheer as well. I'm glad you're willing to see more. I mean, we've got so much to check out still, after all. It seems just treasure chests all over the place. Right, this shrine. Have I been here? No, it's not marked on the map. The Tumbledown Shrine. That does not look like a good costume for Tani. It does not look nice. I don't know. Doesn't suit her. A free spirit. But don't worry, we can do the Leander Dash all the way till Kingdom ends. He says, saying that he should focus on the other stuff, but still doing random exploration. We're about to hit level 79 on Leander too, so that's not bad. There's a spirit over here. That annoys some people doing that all the time. Vanquish certain monsters and you may acquire pieces of equipment upon which a curse has been placed. Your first instinct may be to discard such items, but you must not make the mistake of being so hasty. Curses may be removed for a process of purification. It is a worthwhile procedure to be sure, for if an item has room to take on board a curse, it has room to be imbued with a skill. Also, as to the details of how the process may be performed, that would be a question better asked to another. I am the business of making curses, not removing them. Are you a witch? A dead witch? I don't mind that. Technically, we go to the decursing place, and we say, hey, Lily, can you sort this out for me? Now, which way am I going? Tainted monster over here? Is this the one tainted monster I still haven't found yet? Or what? Well, he's got an interesting design. Level 58, the Berserker.
Shall we? Your judgment is nigh!
Quick, bring on the god!
Help me, friend!
Ha ha ha! Down he goes.
Show me!
Come on, guys, help me fight! Let's say we can knock this guy down, honestly. You just need to help me a bit more. That golden glim. Does that mean I can cast even more of them? Tactical nuke inbound. Job done. Well, that was nice. We got some Warlord's armor, some super safe Warlord's armor, not just any old Warlord's armor. It's super safe. Purple level. There's a Higgledy stone behind there as well. You gotta wonder if I'm gonna actually find stuff that's better than what I've got, which, you know, it's worse. Greatly reduces damage taken, though. Which may make it better just because of the random effect on it. Right. I know it'll be Esper's costume, but it still doesn't look good on Tani, does it? A voice can be heard coming from the Higgledy Stone. Well met, traveller, show me what you've got. Give me what I like and I will like you quite a lot. Hey, I know it's talking about the prisms on it. The little ones that don't do much. Rubbish prisms? You mean clear prisms? They don't do much. They're little. Well done, traveller. This is what I mean. That's the greatest offering that I have ever seen. Another light Higgledy, a unicorn one. Tilly Lou the Twinkly. Hey, I'll take whatever I can get. There's another path to take, but I'm guessing it's going to be a dead end. Or, well, you never know. We might find the Everdreamer's Maze. I could just put the quest on. We'd be able to find it that way. They really should have been called rubbish prisms. I even think they're a prism. I even think prism's accurate. Hello. A random dragon. Not gonna get me. You go down.
Here goes.
Where'd he go?
Spirits! Help me, friend!
There you go. I hugged the dragon. Look at my MMO skills again. Except when it's calculated for me to go in. Hi, honey. What do you need?
So if you could
Cat.
whisper to the people. Okay.
Right then, victory is ours. They're interrupting my stream times. Right, so monster defeated, a little bit of game goodness, but nothing else apart from that. The Becker invasion. Tell us more about your MMO glory days, Ollers. Ah, well, you see, I was one of the best in the world in terms of gear score in a game that now doesn't matter because nothing matters. Nothing matters. How do I find out this guy's name? Like, honestly, how do I just find his name? That's what I'm really wondering. Well, another location explored isn't bad. Let's just go to the world map of Ding Dong Dell again.